Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Another episode of Pavy Daily Takes. I hope y'all having a good Wednesday. So I hope y'all out there having a good Wednesday. Obviously it was a yesterday was the first day of the NBA Cup. Um with the 2024 NBA Cup. Thought it was some exciting games yesterday. Obviously the biggest one being Warriors Mavs. So I kind of want to just talk about it, recap it. First and foremost, I saw the Greg Popovich news about him having a mild stroke. Um, I mean, get well soon, man. Get well soon. Uh, and like I said previously, when it comes to coaching, whatever you decide that's best for you, I hope you do that. But all in all, just get well soon. But Warriors, Mavs, Clay's first return back to Golden State since he decided to take his talents to the Dallas Mavericks. Um, Great game, yo. There's been some really good early season games that we've had, and that was probably that one. The Minnesota Denver game was great. Also, the Dallas Denver game from a couple nights ago was great as well. But that was probably the best game um, that I've watched this season so far in the early going. Like obviously, the reception they gave to Clay was beautiful. With the captain thing and with the staff like saluting him and giving him his love as he walked into the arena. It was beautiful. But you could tell that, Clay really wanted this win. Like he was emotional on the court. I ain't seen Clay that emotional on the court since uh, game 6 something. I don't know. Like you could tell he really wanted that victory. And you could tell like Steph and Dre, like it meant something to them as well. Even with Steph going crazy the way he did, I think he scored the last 12 points for the Warriors. But, even like the last shot when he hit it over Lively and then came down and said, like, this is my shit. This is my shit. Like, you could tell, like, they wanted to come out there and let him know, what he was missing and what he, decided to leave. Like, oh, you want to go over there with them? Like, look at what you decided to leave. But all in all, great game. When it comes to the Warriors, man, the Warriors, like I said, I don't know if they'll be a top 5 defense the entire year. Draymond is so having one of his better defensive seasons in recent memory. I personally think, he never has bad seasons, but I think all of those guys look a little bit rejuvenated. I feel like they would probably count it out if you go into the season this year. I don't think anybody really expected too much from them, especially with Clay leaving. I'm sure that had an impact on them. And I think they're playing free and just having the young guys out there. I think their team they play much faster. There's a lot more movement and cutting. I don't know if they shoot as well as they've done in previous years. Obviously, you losing Clay, but you bringing in Buddy Hield. You got DeAnthony Melton. You got Pods. Wiggins seemed like he's back to playing how we played at first when he first came over, as opposed to, I know last year we had kind of a down year and the year before was a little bit down as well. But this year he's playing well. So they're playing a lot faster. And like I said, I don't know if they'll continue and they'll be like the second seed, but I mean, I do think this team could be a force to be reckoned with. They don't really have any for real rim protection. So, once you get to the rim, I don't want to say you can have your way because you're not going to have your way with Draymond down there. But I do think if you a team that has a powerful big, you can do some damage to them. But as I think about the West, I mean, that team is really only the Nuggets for the most part. But moving on to the Mavericks, because I've seen a routine from Luka Doncic. One, they kept getting the switch. They kept getting the switch on Luka and Lively at the end of the game. So clearly they just decided Luka and Lively, this is who we want. We want to take these two guys off the dribble. But when it comes to Luka Doncic, he did this in the Dallas Mavericks game. Kyrie is on a heater with 45 points. For whatever reason, Luka Doncic decides with a minute left, he going to take a damn 32 feet step back three that clean clanks off the rim when Kyrie is on fire. Last night, one of the final shots, right? First of all, Steph Curry fouled Quentin Grimes. Should have been a 4-point play, but whatever, it's fine. Last shot, Luka get the ball. I mean, he don't even try to. I don't want to say he didn't try to get a good look, but Lord Jesus, the shot he got, you got to think at least Kyrie could have gotten a better look. I'm just saying, too many times this year, early on this year, I see Luka taking shots. Granted, he can hit those shots, but I see Luka taking shots in the clutch. when I feel like somebody else could have a better look, and he's just taking these shots basically on like I'm Luka Doncic and I should probably have a shot. Like the PG thing with the CJ Miles a couple years ago was like, yo, like I gotta have that shot. That's how it seems that Luka is doing with some of these looks that he's taking down the stretch. And the team is too good to do that. You know, a few years ago, sure, you had to do that. A few years ago, you know, when it was just you and KP out there, Brunson was a lot younger. Okay, I guess you had Tim Hardaway out there. Okay, I guess you this year. You got Kyrie. You can scheme up something for Clay. You know, you have too many weapons on this basketball team to have to do that and have to shoot some of the shots that he's been shooting in the clutch so far this season. And just, I don't like it. I hope it doesn't continue. And again, I don't like it. Like with the way Kyrie's been playing this year, Kyrie's playing, I mean, if I look at guards in the West, I'm trying to think very hard. Him, Luka, Steph. Outside of that, I don't think there's a better guard. And I would, and until that, I mean, I don't even know if I would say Steph is playing definitively better than Kyrie right now. Like basically what I'm saying is I don't know if there's a point guard in the East. I mean, in the Western Conference playing better basketball than Kyrie Irving right now. So you don't have to do that. You can lean on Kyrie. You don't have to shoot some of those shots. This one wasn't as bad because it was like, I think 10, 15 seconds left. But the thing he did in Denver the other night, again, when Kyrie's on a heater with 45 points, I think it's a 2-point game, whatever it was like a minute left, and you shoot, and you basically dribble the clock down, and with 4 seconds left on the clock, you decide, on the shot clock, you decide to shoot a step back 32-footer that claims clean off the rim, and y'all go on and lose a basketball game. So yeah, man, I just don't want that to continue with Luka, and because again, the team is too good to do this, and again, I think that this team, granted, it's not the same team that went to the finals, but I think they have a better team than what even went to the finals last year with the pieces that they have. So yeah, but we can leave it there for today. I'll be back tomorrow. You know, judging off the NBA action. Be back tomorrow, and yeah, man. Until then, Pavy Daily Takes. I'll holla at you.